Equity in education means that all students have the same opportunities for success.
An illustration, it's a pretty common illustration, where it shows 3 kids given 3 crates to stand on, but one's tall, one's medium, one's short, medium, tall, and they're looking over a fence. And the one that's tall didn't really even need the box. And the next one needed the box. It helped him in the short one. The box, just one box wasn't enough. That was equality. Everybody has the same box. And then it has a picture of equity being that really the first kid didn't need the box to see over the fence. So the shorter one now has 2 boxes and everybody can see over the fence. So it's about giving everybody what they need to succeed.
I learned that there's a lot of misconceptions and stereotypes that a lot of people have.
They make you feel more empowered by teaching you, by telling you you're not alone.
So it kind of made me more aware of the things that I say, the things people say to me, and kind of just why that is.
I thought it was very interesting. I loved hearing everyone's opinions, and just it really opened my mind up more.
It's the Community Leadership Institute, and that's where it was great. I loved it because it's where I finally started accepting myself for who I was, for my sexuality, and I felt very empowered when I was there.
It's not right. It was really shocking to see that that's actual things that people believe.
Just people in school who may be a little ignorant, just trying to help them out a bit.
Just basing it off their heritage, their ethnicity, their race. It just made me feel sorry for them and guilty, because most of which I've thought before and believed before.
And then growing up as a Hispanic in a prominently white community, there is a lot of discrimination. You can see in schools, kids will be held back because they don't have the proper translation that they need.
I know with the youth especially, we get put down a lot and told what we're saying maybe not, maybe incorrect and stuff like that.
If it's someone you don't even know, you have no reason to judge them, because we don't know their past experiences, what they're going through. So judgment is something I'm gonna always think about. And also acceptance for people and who they are and who they want to be. And
for my part, my family raised me thinking that it was wrong to be attracted to the same sex.
In my school, for them, everyone's involved in everything. There's nothing you can't join this because you're this. It's more anyone can join. It's for everyone. You learn from what you've experienced in your life, and you learn that everyone is different, and you can't put a label on an entire group of people, because everyone's unique and different in their own way.
As a person, I've grown to be more accepting and to have a lot more empathy for others, and not just view things on my side of the story, but view things from people's perspectives as well.
It was just a really nice experience, and I really liked it.
There are solutions to this.
And it's the character in which you display and how you treat people is how you should be judged, not of how you look, talk, act. It's character and personality that I think is most important.
We'll go to other schools where the students, we start talking about ideas, systemic ideas about oppression and how that looks within society, and right away they're, yes, I understand. Yes, that's my experience, and they know right away what we're talking about, and they get really excited. And we call that word privilege and target. So it's pretty powerful. And so if there's a few people that resist you, yeah, it hurts. It's resistant. That's resistance that is difficult, but the importance of having like-minded people, allies that will support you, is very important. If you're passionate about it, there's not really a choice but to have to talk about it in order to make things better. And I've seen change happen. Separate languages now being part of a community that really is sharing ideas and realizing how much they have in common. That's what builds community. Because we can make some people uncomfortable with the things we bring up, the language with. For other people, it's like, oh wow, finally, somebody is here talking about these issues. That's a great question, because that work will never be done. It's going to be continuous. As we get closer and closer, that means we need to keep working harder and harder to keep it in place. We're never going to say, well, now we're done.